Hey, what's up, guys? So I ran into this article the other day, and it kind of has me more concerned about Dead Space that they're gonna remake. Because when the creator comes out and says he feels a bit weird about being left out of the project, it kind of makes me more concerned. Like, what are they actually gonna do to it now? Because I was already concerned when they first came out and said that this wasn't going to be a direct remaster, and that's what literally everybody wants. Everybody wants just remaster Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. Not so much 3, but 1 and 2, and just up the graphics and just bring it over. That's all they want. They want it to run 4K, the 60 frames, and that would be great. Everybody would be happy. There's not too many remasters that I see that people want, other than like that will people just bitch about it because they're like, oh, no one can come up with new games, so they're just remastering everything. But Dead Space is one of the few franchises that we're never going to get a fourth one. So, as we'd like to see them bring back the first 1 and 2 that were made the series really what it is, and the third one not so much, but 1 and 2 for sure. Anyways, the Dead Space creator Glen Schofield recently shared his feelings about Dead Space Remake, including that he feels a bit weird about being left out of the upcoming project. And when you hear the Dead Space creator saying that stuff, it kind of it doesn't bode well for me, thinking that EA has the best interest of Dead Space series. That they just dug up the corpse of Dead Space because they knew it back in the day. It sold well. So we'll just remake this again, but we're not going to ask the creator for his input at all, and we're just going to remake it again, and we know everyone will just eat it up and they'll just buy it day one because it has the Dead Space label on it. Speaking with Game Informer, Schofield said that he took the announcement of Dead Space remake as a compliment, which I guess it is, but they're not going to make it a good faith because everyone's asking for Dead Space 4 for forever. It's been a while since you really heard any Dead Space news other than this one, and people have been clamoring for years for it, but with nothing, because I don't know why EA just didn't want to do it, and they knew Dead Space 4 would have made money. But anyways, he said he is glad that the franchise was given a second life, but was still kind of bummed that he is not involved. I don't know if it's really going to be given a second life. I guess we'll see how the sales are on this, because I'm not really sure. They said it's not going to be a direct remaster, which I know a lot of people would have preferred. It could be good, but when you say that it's not, like, when you tell the fans that don't think it's gonna be the same, and you don't bring back the original creator of it as a consultant or something, give him some position where he can put the creative input, because he made Dead Space what it is, and you think you'd want the original creator on there. It's like doing a Game of Thrones but not inviting George R.R. Martin, or Lord of the Rings but not having a Tolkien expert or one of his family members there. You think you'd want to have the creator there to give you input, because you don't want to do the same, which I think it's fine, I guess. If you're gonna do that, yeah, you'd think you'd want the creator there to help inform them and kind of keep what made it good. So you think you'd want try to have his a somewhat visual or creative input to keep it aligned with what made Dead Space what it is. He said he took the announcement as a compliment, but I still take it as a compliment. It's kind of but also bummed about it too. That's where it's a weird thing, like not attached to your own game. He told Game Informer it's a weird feeling that they want to make a game better than the one you made. I guess that's the idea of it. I don't know if it'll actually be better though. Maybe that's what they're hoping, that by not inviting him that they can make a better game, but I don't think that's quite going to be it, because I know Dead Space was a true gem of a game for me. Is out of 3, I prefer Dead Space 1 the most, because it had the whole aspect of you being alone by yourself more so than the other 2 did, because it really was just you, and you were in your head the whole time and being chased by the dead Nicole ghost or whatever. Anyways, the article goes on with his accolades of Dead Space and Dead Space 2, like how much creative input he had in both of them before leaving and co-founding Sledgehammer Games in 2009. So it just kind of has me leery about the way Dead Space is going to be handled, because I don't really trust how EA handles games, especially the way they do games now, because every EA game's usually stuff full of microtransactions. So I'm worried that they're going to do to 1 what they did with 3, and it just be stuff full of microtransactions. I'm hoping they don't. But you never know. The games, they have to make money, and I understand that. But when they're just so stuffed full of microtransactions. Just it's almost like hard to even play the game because they just want you to buy it, so they bog it down with so much time filler stuff to try to get you to buy the packs or whatever, like the materials or whatever trash they're gonna try to sell you on. And when you don't have the creator in there that made Dead Space arguably the only, like, the really good ones in the series, it kind of has me leery about it. Like, do they not want him to see it? Do they not want him to judge it and then just come out later and be like, well, guys, definitely don't be buying this because it's definitely not what it's going to be. I don't know. It's just, when studios do this sort of stuff, it really has me concerned when they don't want the original creators to be there at all, having any input or consulting or nothing. So it's just weird to me when you see that stuff. Like, you wouldn't really see that in movies. Like, even like studios pretend to do that stuff. Like, they'll bring in the old actors of the character or whatever. Just there's not even like a facade of it. Like, oh, well, we brought the old actor in or whatever. Like, they didn't give Schofield a just honorary some bullshit thing to just, hey, well, he's on there, I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping, and then plus with all these delays that Dead Space has had, I don't know if it's all due to the C-19 or what's going on. I mean, it's basically, I think there was a delay before, and then it didn't come out in the Q1, and now it got delayed almost a full year. So I don't know, with all these delays, not having the creator in there, it really has me concerned about that. I don't know. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping it is good. I would have liked to see a remaster over a remake, but I'll take what I can. I don't know what they're going to do. I could definitely see them switching. You're going to see Isaac replaced with, I don't know, what's a female name of Isaac? I don't know, some female version. I could definitely see him replacing Isaac with a female version. But I guess we'll see. More to come. I think there'll be more trailers down the line. And cross our fingers, I guess. Anyways, thanks for listening.